The headlines this morning: the Samajwadi Party has taken a big lead in Uttar Pradesh Assembly elections, but the Bharatiya Janata Party and the Bahujan Samaj Party together seem to be posing a tough challenge for it. And going by the trends that are available as of now, the Samajwadi Party is well on its way to emerge as the single largest party. The Shiromani Akali Dal BJP alliance seems to be heading for a majority in the Punjab Assembly, while Congress is taking the lead as Manipur counts its ballot. The markets have turned positive after a weak opening amidst volatile trades, with investors awaiting the outcome of state election results that are due later in the afternoon today. Stocks have bounced back on the back of short covering. The Nifty and the Sensex up over 0.5% each. The rupee opens lower today and touches 50 to the dollar once again, weighed down by strong dollar demand for oil and defense payments. Shaky equity markets also perhaps pushing the rupee lower. The currency has declined for the third straight day today. Welcome to Buy or Sell here on NDTV Profit. This Tuesday morning, the focus remains on the markets and the election results. They'll be out shortly. But meanwhile, here on Buy or Sell, as always, we take up your stock queries, help you make money out of your portfolio. Twice in a day is when you get to reach Buy or Sell. You can call in on the numbers that will show up on your screens shortly. You can SMS us at 56388. You can also log into our website, ndtvprofit.com, and post your queries, and our Buy or Sell team will get back to you. So 11 in the morning, and then once again at 4, you'll get to have all your stock queries answered. But first off, a quick check of the markets. We'll see a sharp bounce back on both the benchmark indices right now. 1.6% gain on the Sensex and the Nifty. The Nifty right now at 5,375, up almost 100 points, trading at the day's highest level. Look at the Sensex, 17,656. That's where the Sensex is at right now. 300 points on the Sensex, gained 1.77%. We're looking at the NSE Volatility Index, which has dropped today almost 10% after we saw the volatility index spike up more than 4%, 4.5% yesterday. Across the board, there's quite a bit of positivity. Mid-cap 50, that's up almost 2% right now. Nifty Juniors up again almost 2%. CNX Mid-cap Index up 1.81%. Sectoral check as well, and you'll see that banks are the ones which are gaining from the front. So you have the PSU Banking Index right now leading with 3% gains there. The realty space is buzzing as well, but this, again, even yesterday we saw realty stocks doing fairly okay. At this point, at the index level, we're seeing realty counters up 4%. Look at the Bank Nifty, that's up 2.5% right now. Infrastructure counters 1.8% at the index level up there. Pharma, FMCG, services space, all of them buzzing at this point in time. So this is Buy or Sell. Let's help you make money. Let's help you figure out what to do with your stock portfolio. We've got two special guests, expert voices joining in to help us with those queries that are coming in right now. We have Rakesh Bora, Director of Alchemy Finance, joining in our Delhi studio. And we also have V. Sundar Raja, Technical Analyst, joining in from our Mumbai studios to help us with the queries. Gentlemen, good morning. Thanks very much. In the middle of all of this turmoil happening, let's just stick to the markets and tell our viewers what they should be doing with their stock portfolio. We have Subhash writing into us, who's got a portfolio which consists of Bharti Airtel, Mahindra Satyam, Uttam Galva, Ranbaxy, Chambal Fertilizers, Manappuram Finance, Kingfisher Airlines. He's got a huge portfolio. If you look at the number of stocks that he's got, 2,500 shares of Bharti, almost 2 lakh of Uttam Galva, and he's making losses at almost every point. Rakesh, if we are to look at this portfolio, let's say, how would one look at simply perhaps loss minimization?
I think broadly, if I look at the composition of the portfolio, there are some telecom, there's some software sector, and then the couple of speculative stocks like Manappuram Finance and Kingfisher Airlines. So as a strategy, first thing I would do is, get out of Manappuram Finance, and get into some banking stock like DCB or Dena Bank or, or a UCO Bank, I would tend to exit Kingfisher and Manappuram Finance.
Sundar, we've got a couple of hold calls coming in there from Rakesh. What would you suggest as far as this portfolio goes? So looking at the charts, you'd say there is perhaps some possibility that he can make any money out of this?
Well, good morning to all of you, Bianca at NDT Profit. And out of the 7 stocks, 3 stocks I would recommend them to hold, whereas the other 4 stocks, they looks to me quite weak on the charts, and there hasn't been any strong performing in the last 1 month of the market bullish uptrend. So the Bharti Airtel, definitely it is in consolidating, definitely a strong hold, and another strong ran back. Say after a downturn, it is now close to the long term support. I don't think much of a downside is, so definitely a clear hold. And Chambal Fertilizers, after a strong uptrend, it is seen in a consolidation trend. So even Chambal Fertilizers would be under clear hold. But when you look at Uttam Galva, it is seen in a consolidation trend, and it is seen in a minor uptrend. What it looks to me like a relief rally in the overall bearish trend, and definitely a clear exit on Uttam Galva in a high levels. And Satyam too, it doesn't perform well in par with its peers like other IT stocks. So definitely I think it would be another stock which could be sold on the rally. And the last one, Kingfisher, and it seems to be quite uncertain, and there isn't seen any kind of bullish signals as far as indicators too are concerned. So definitely in case of a little bit of a profit for the investor, then the investor can exit out of Kingfisher too. And lastly, Manappuram Finance, very bearish, and in fact it is now close to the long term support levels of 40, which is seems to be testing every lows in the last 1 month. So definitely a clear exit on Manappuram. So out of the 7, 3 would be hold and 4 would be exit in rallies.
Well, our investor, Subhash, if he's watching this show right now, he'd perhaps gain from that advice that has come in from both our analysts at this point. Manoj is joining in on the phone line right now from New Delhi. He's got a portfolio that he has some query about. Good morning, Manoj. What's your question?
Madam, I have entered into UCO Bank at the rate of 129 for 100 shares. Dina Bank 100 shares, 127 rupees average. Tata Global 100 shares, average 120.90.
Okay.
And
All right,
HDFC
we've got
20,
two experts.
HDFC
Yes, please go
25
ahead.
at 668.50. TVS Motors at 76 100 shares. Reliance Com 50 shares, 305.45. And TV 18 100 shares, 111.63.
All right. Manoj, we've got two experts here with us in the studio. They're going to help you with your stock portfolio there. Rakesh, banks have been the darlings of lots of analysts who we speak to, and you yourself were talking about UCO Bank and Dena Bank a little while back. He's got a decent amount of banking shares. Are these the stocks to be in?
Yeah, if he's a patient investor, if he is willing to hold it for next 6 months to 1 year, definitely I think banking is going to see much higher levels, and so I think I'll maintain a hold on the banking stocks. And he mentioned Tata Global Beverages. It's all it's I think it's a very strong brand, and with the product distribution focus and the geographical spread, I think this company is going to emerge very strong over a period of time, and I'm quite positive on Tata Global. Other stocks which he mentioned was I think Reliance Com, continue to hold it. So broadly, I think that's the I think he needs to hold the portfolio for next 6 months time frame, so he can recover some of his losses.
Okay, Manoj, hold on to all those shares for at least 6 months for you to be able to make money. But let's also find out a little bit of technical view on your portfolio. Sundar, what would you suggest? Should our investor here, Manoj, diversify a little away from banks? He's got a decent holding of banks, good ones there, HDFC Bank, UCO, Dena, but he's also got TVS Motor, Com.